Well, howdy, loved ones. Old Clobbering back again. Today I thought I'd take a little bit of a break from Lauren and his nonsense, and let's take a look at Dustin McPhetridge. Now, I know this is the first time this has ever been done. It's never been done. No one's ever looked at this footage. I'm a little surprised, actually. So let's see what Justin's got to say. I'm gonna call him Justin through this whole thing.
I got an interviewer who's gonna come in here and talk to you in private in a few minutes.
That's got to be awkward, man. Just sitting there with Justin. Good.
This day gets worse and worse.
It really does. This is a bad day, huh, Dustin?
I never imagined of hurting anybody, and I never imagined I'd be arrested.
Well,
Run to jail.
that's what happened, Dustin.
Police station.
Gotta stop messing with them 12-year-olds. God damn, they just throw that fucking camera. That's a big-ass camera to be thrown in Justin's face like that. Poor guy. What's up, Regan? He just wanted to shave her down there. He wasn't gonna hurt anybody. That's no tiny ass camera, man. They really fucking goddamn, man. It's got its own light on it and everything. Jesus Christ.
Alright, man. It's all good.
Good cop is gone, Dustin. Here comes bad cop. I will say at least Dustin got kind of dressed up for the decoy. Like, he wasn't wearing shorts and a fucking t-shirt like Lauren and some of the other guys. Like Michael Willis. What the fuck was he thinking?
Evening, Dustin.
Oh, sir. Can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I even...
Well,
You did a
stuff
stupid
happens.
thing.
We'll have a chance to talk
I
about
mean, I've never hurt anybody, sir.
it. Okay.
And I mean...
I'm not saying you're hurting anybody.
They needed a close-up of that haircut. I imagine his hair smelled like corn and mothballs. Could. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Just slow down. I'm going to have to get some information from you,
I
okay?
know.
Slow down, Justin.
You know who I am?
No.
And you're sitting here telling me your whole life story. Just hold on a sec, okay?
I'm too honest about everything,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, so I think we need an honest meter for this because so far, what's it? Twice he's been honest. So I'm gonna say we're at 2 right now with the honest meter.
And,
Well, we'll get a chance to talk all about
I
all
mean,
that.
you can see that.
You want a water?
No.
Okay.
I'll probably throw it up right now.
Well, it's there if you want it.
I'll
Well,
throw
just
it up.
relax, man. Just relax, okay?
Dustin is under some pressure, man. Ugh.
Just calm down, all right?
Take it easy,
We're
Justin.
just going to talk a little bit, all right? I'm going to get some information from you real quick.
I mean, like the Dateline NBC guy, I told him.
Well,
Justin keeps getting confused with this Dateline NBC guy. That was Chris Hansen, motherfucker. That wasn't a quap. That was Chris Hansen. Have some respect, Justin.
I'm not with Dateline,
I'm an
okay?
idiot.
I'm not with Dateline. My name is John, all right?
Okay.
My name is John Dudinsky. I'm with Kentucky Bureau of Investigation now, the Attorney General.
See, and John didn't need a partner for Dustin. Like a lot of these guys, they had a partner with them. John didn't need no fucking partner with fucking Justin.
General's office, okay? I'm an agent, and which means I'm a policeman, okay? Ain't no reason to be all nervous or anything. All we're gonna do is we're gonna talk. I'm gonna get your name and stuff, all right?
That's all.
I'm just...
No need.
The reason I'm
No need to
nervous
be worried,
because,
Justin.
honestly, this can kill my mama.
Okay.
He's already starting with his mama. My mama, I'm an only child, sir. Don't put me in jail. It'll kill her. Not gonna work, Justin.
But I am an only child.
That shit doesn't work on
Well,
John.
let's do this. You sound like you wanna talk to me, okay? And I want to hear what you have to say, but until I tell you this, we need
They all went to rape kids. It's astounding that they got so upset when they found out it was a sting and their rights were violated. Yeah, imagine. Well, that's most of these guys. They're the victims. They're the ones who got their rights violated. They failed to see what the hell that they were actually doing. You know why they showed up in the first place. So, yeah, I don't feel sorry for any of these motherfuckers. And when they get caught, it's all about them. Oh, my mama, it's my fault. Yeah.
I don't want to go to jail because I can't.
And Dustin was probably like, he's one of the worst fuckers out there. From that chat log, Andrew's doing the chat log reading, or not. I guess he's doing like an analysis of it. And that chat log was fucked up, man. Dustin's a sick fuck. And then, the fucking all the child porn that he had on his computer, which got him the brunt of his time. Dustin's a fuck, man.
I couldn't deal without having the jail.
I understand that.
Because, I can't walk without this.
I understand.
What's that have to do with anything? They can wheel your ass around in jail, Dustin. You think that you're not going to go to jail because you have a cane? It's not. I don't think that's how it works.
Okay. Before I ask you any questions, you got to know your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent.
I don't like
Anything
lawyers.
you say may be used against you in court or in other proceedings. You have the right to have an attorney before you make any statement or answer any questions. You can have your attorney present during questioning. You may request a court to appoint an attorney for you if you cannot afford to hire one. All right? If you start talking to me and you want to quit talking, you can stop it
You're not late at all, Ramy. I actually just started.
any time by refusing to answer questions or by requesting consultation.
We're listening to Dustin being honest. So far, I think we've counted twice he was being honest. So we're going to keep a running tab on how many times he's being honest.
With your attorney, all right?
I don't like lawyers, and I'll be honest,
How happy was John when he heard, I don't like lawyers, sir.
You don't like lawyers.
no.
All right.
And why the fuck doesn't he like lawyers? I wonder why Justin doesn't like lawyers. It's probably like, how there's so many like lawyer jokes and shit like that. That's probably why he doesn't like lawyers. Oh, God, it's Lauren with all the lulls.
What this says here is that I've read you your rights. Do you understand them?
Yes, sir.
You understand
Victor brought a razor. Oh, shit.
that you can stop talking at any time
Yes,
you
sir.
want to.
I'm needing to be shaved.
You can have an attorney. You can have an attorney with you during questioning. It's 11:09.
Yeah, I forgot it's...
Justin, you're in a world of shit.
Yeah, we're on Central Time.
I'm an idiot.
Dustin went across time zones to get that sweet, sweet thing. Dustin McPhetridge is a fuck, man. He's a fucking sick fuck. You're a sick fuck, Justin.
I did a lot of wrong, and
Okay. If you understand your rights, as I've read them to you, if you'll sign right here for me where it says signature.
Oh, I want Dustin's signature.
first thing I've ever done.
He's probably got a really fucked up signature. I bet you he doesn't even know how to spell his
It's
name.
not anything.
Okay. Now this
Hey, Frigid.
waiver down here says that
Precious little
you
Frigid.
having the above statement of your rights read and explained to you, and you fully understand them, and that's correct, right?
Correct.
You don't have to call me Mr. Time. You can call me Clobber. We're all friends here.
You hereby waive these rights at
I did a lot of wronging.
11:10 p.m. and you're wanting to talk to me,
I made
correct?
some mistakes.
Yes, sir, I will.
Mr. T. What's up, Big Salmon? Who do you think his favorite wrestler was? Who was the wrestler that he did all the videos for? What the fuck was that guy's name? I can't remember, but I would assume that's his favorite wrestler.
You know the really bad part of this?
I hope he wasn't a CM Punk fan.
The Dateline on the NBC guy said I wouldn't be under arrest. I could leave.
Hold on.
That's what they do, Justin. And you weren't under arrest. They can't arrest you. It's not a citizen's arrest. They don't want you sitting there all fucking night with your stupid ass stories. They want you to get the fuck out so you can get arrested. Oh, you can leave, all right, Justin.
So just something right there. Well, Dateline doesn't work for
That's
us.
right,
They're not policemen,
John.
they're news people.
They work
I
with
know,
you.
but that's just wrong that he lied to me.
Right.
Yeah, everyone's wronging you, Dustin. Chris Hansen, what a fucking asshole.
Well,
Which, I mean, I
we'll talk
understand.
about that in a minute.
I understand why I'm here.
Are you talking to me, Big Salmon? Clamber? I'm thinking Razor Ramon. Yeah, that would have been perfect. He's no match for Lauren. Lauren wrestled bigger guys than him in prison, and they said he didn't even smoke. He's got more stamina than you'll ever fucking realize, 28 Regan. Chris Hansen lied to me.
Right.
Chris Hansen didn't lie to you. He didn't say, he said that he wasn't going to arrest you. He didn't say you weren't going to be arrested. Watch the tape, Justin.
But he shouldn't have lied to me. You know?
Yeah, Justin's a victim again. He was lied to.
Right.
He should have said, well, you are under arrest.
Chris Hansen can't tell you you're under arrest, Justin. What the fuck is wrong with you? What aren't you getting? Why do you not get that Chris Hansen doesn't work for the police? Fuck, Dustin, understand.
Like I said.
Okay.
Quit being stupid.
I'm going to turn this on.
You think like Dustin's thinking that he's going to get off on some kind of technicality because Chris Hansen lied to him?
Real quick, all right? And then
And Chris Hansen didn't even lie to him. He said you're free to go, but he didn't say anything about him not being arrested.
Watch his videotaping.
nah, I'm going to tape record it. I'm old-fashioned, man.
Oh, okay. Why'd you go digital?
Yeah. I didn't know what this was when I saw it. I was like, where you put the tape in?
Yeah, I was supposed
I love when Dustin laughs.
to buy my buddy one of those this week
Dustin's laugh cures cancer.
so he could write his book.
Oh, yeah? He's going to write
Hey, Carissa. I'm old-fashioned.
a book?
Yeah, he's a wrestler.
I just use VHS.
I won't mention no names because that don't need to be.
What was that wrestler's name that he did tapes for? Fuck, it's on somebody's channel that they have, and I can't remember what the hell was that guy's name? Was it Ricky Morton? Something like that.
All right. Well, it's 23.
And they actually talked about, like, there's a video where this wrestler that Justin did all these tapes for, he talks about, he's like, yeah, I had this guy doing videotapes for me. Next thing I know, he's on To Catch a Predator.
11, and I'm talking to Dustin.
Yeah, D-Mac's got the big-ass forearms.
What's your last name, Dustin?
D-Mac's a thick boy.
McPhetridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wrestling
the whole
duties,
world will
Tennessee
find me
State.
easily
All right.
if it's released. And I mean, I don't want trouble. I don't like trouble. I'd have never hurt her.
I don't like trouble. I just like fucking 12-year-olds.
I was going to meet her. I wasn't going to force her
Ricky Morton, right? Okay, that's what I thought it was.
into anything.
They had an interview with him where he talks about Justin.
And this morning, I think it was 11, 12 Eastern time, she had called me and come see me, please, because my parents are going
It's her fault.
be
Hey, Stephanie.
out of town, please. I'm like, okay. I was going to call. I thought you was going to call and we was going to talk and discuss stuff and everything because
We're
she
gonna
has
just
called me a
talk.
few times. And I mean,
She manipulated him.
it was out of the ordinary, and I like the NBC
Out of the ordinary. Yeah, Dustin's swimming in poon.
guys said. She's
Dustin McPhetridge was married at one time. Just so everybody knows that. Dustin McPhetridge was married at one time. I just came to get something to eat.
She said
Hey, bro.
she was 13. I thought she was 17.
She egged me on a little bit too, so it's kind of her fault.
A bad memory. I know 17 doesn't
I was wrong. I was wrong, but she kind of led me on too, so I understand it both ways. It's one of my favorite TCAP quotes. It was all wrong on my part, but she led me on a little too, and I understand it both ways.
I was talking to her, and I was thinking, okay, she turned 17.
Hey, bro.
When she turns 18, I'll meet her. And if anything's meant
When she turns 18 in 6 years, Dustin?
meant to be, then.
Well, you're kind of...
Let me explain to you, Dustin, how time zones work. It's an hour difference. You don't go across the time zone and all of a sudden it's 6 years difference. It's an hour. She's only an hour older by the time you get to her.
Like,
I know, right? Damn these kids and their manipulative ways.
just tell me a whole story out there, but
These poor men, these poor victims of these kids on the internet. We need to stop this.
not from the beginning. Why don't you start from the beginning of how you met her and.
Okay, I can. I was just being honest.
Well,
Oh, that's 3.
I'll be honest from the beginning.
Yeah,
like I
okay.
said,
That's 3.
you jumbled it all up there.
He does that. Dustin's one of the... Dustin, he tells a story like Tarantino. He starts in the middle, and then he goes back, and then he goes forward. He's Justin Tarantino. I felt bad for Dustin all through this interview. I thought he was a loser because of his nerdiness and disability. That's why he got caught up in... Then I found out, yeah. And you know what, Stephanie? I don't know if you've read his chat log, but read his chat log. It's pretty fucking vile. Clubs, you should do some more story time with Uncle Jim Roushey. I will. I will. I just got to think of more like fucking sex puns for him to laugh at. Stephanie, I don't know what I do is analysis. I just kind of like, because I don't think that's what I'm doing. I'm just like, there are more reactions and, talking to all you guys. I don't really, like, people do like deep analysis, and I'll be honest, I'm really not that bright to be doing stuff like that. But I appreciate that. Yeah, commentaries. I do commentaries.
Okay, I was in a Yahoo chat room. Tennessee chat room.
Tennessee chat room.
Yeah, it was a Tennessee chat room. It's probably...
I'm hoping Shaman does a full... Well, he did. I don't know if it's still... I don't know if it's still around, but he did the dustography, but I don't think he's. I think at this point he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna do any more of this kind of stuff. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that.
1, 2,
1, 2, 7.
9.
He just ripping off random numbers. 1, 5, 7, 9. John has no fucking idea what you're talking about, Dustin. Look at John. John has no fucking idea. I don't have any idea.
That's usually ones I go through. And I mean...
And like he's just ripping off, like he's not saying what kind of... He didn't say that it's like adult Tennessee. He's just fucking ripping off... It was, I don't know, 7, 9, 11.
I've only talked to one other underage girl, and that was a problem, like I told the NBC guy.
You know what, Dustin? Talking to one underage girl... That's one too many, my friend. So I don't know where you're going with this excuse, but it's not flying with me or Justin. Shaman did it, and even he had the razor cane when he did it. He did the He did the analysis of this, and then he did the Holy Dustography. But I don't know where the Holy Dustography is. I know that you could find his analysis of this on his website. I feel a lot less sorry for him after reading how much he put into... Yeah, oh my God. He was trying to find her social security number. That's just so I... Don't you understand? That's just so I can find you if you decide not to talk to me. How is that weird?
Well, we'll get to that. Tell me about this girl.
10 years later, I've looked you up with your social security number.
Yeah, okay, I am. I'm just trying to explain everything.
That's... You didn't know what, Carissa, that he asked for a social security. Oh, he gets to that in this interview. Yeah, it's in there.
I'm bad at telling stories.
All right.
I don't know if he's wearing Pumas. I don't know what kind of shoes those are. I don't think they're Pumas. I think Dustin's too much of a baller to be wearing Pumas.
I met her. I talked to her some, and she was real
Yeah, no, he did. He asked for her social security number.
friendly, real nice, and everything. And like I said, I thought
She was friendly and nice because she was fucking 12, Dustin.
she said she was 17.
What the fuck is wrong with him? I don't know.
There's no problem with talking to somebody or
Dustin's
calling somebody.
Dustin's a legit piece of shit. PF Flyers, that I'll buy that. Yeah, they're probably PF Flyers.
I don't think there is.
They ain't Jordans, that's for sure.
No, I mean, no problem. Talk.
Yeah, I don't think that those. I remember him saying that, but I don't think those are Jordans.
Somebody who's 17, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
I mean, well, I'm asking the law, because I'm not. I know you can't do nothing with anybody under 18 if you're over 18. I know.
Well, I didn't think shaving was doing something. I thought that was okay. That's not a sexual eye act.
Okay.
I didn't know if it was bad for me to pick up the phone and talk to a 17.
PF liars. You got that right, Ramy.
I didn't know.
His pockets are. You know what? Is that what that is? I guess. Okay. I always thought that he was like wearing something, but you're right. I never noticed that before. His pockets are inside out. So they must have just searched him and like left his pockets inside out. I really never noticed that. I was always wondering what that was. God bless you, Victor.
So you're talking to her.
Yeah, and we're friends and everything.
They look like
sweet.
those big ass bumper shoes you buy for toddlers learning to walk.
Joking around and stuff, and I mean it's in.
Did you ever see her?
I seen.
Yeah, see that's the. I don't know what that is, but maybe it is his pockets turned inside. I can see that. That could be unprofessional. What's unprofessional, Carissa? My stream is unprofessional. That's my trademark.
Photo of her or something on her MySpace.
Okay.
And
did she ever see you?
Yeah. I gave her my MySpace page. I mean,
MySpace was no good, man. Thank God it's gone. All these motherfuckers on MySpace.
I share information.
Right.
I'm a very open person. I mean, it's like I told her a few days after we started talking. Yeah, I have cerebral palsy. I walk with a cane. I don't know if I told her about my.
At least Justin was kind of honest in his. I mean, he wasn't like Jeff Stacy, sending pictures of fucking Channing Tatum and then him showing up. What's wrong with that? That is me. I had a car accident.
Hand or not, stuff like that. I'm very open. I don't want to hurt nobody. And
yeah, that's what I thought too, Ramy. So yeah, since it's on both sides, I could see that like he was searched and then his pockets were turned inside out and he just left it. So that's probably what that is. Is it wrong that I reinvigorated my MySpace to try to find him? No, that's nothing wrong with that at all. MySpace, fuck yeah. Is MySpace is that even exist still? Can you even like? Is the site still there? I don't even know. I haven't even ever looked.
I like to make friends. The internet's the best way I can make friends because people look bad upon me like I'm retarded or something.
Oh God, Dustin.
It's hard to make friends other than that.
It's a little hard to feel sorry for you when you know what the fuck he was there for. If this was like if he was like arrested for, I don't know, fucking robbing a bank or something, I'd feel a little bit sorry for him. But Justin, we know what you were there for, motherfucker. And I doubt that, like, I'm sure there are some assholes out there who would like be shitty to you, but I doubt everybody is gonna, be an asshole to you.
I mean, there's a lot of.
It was when I did that was last year.
Bad stuff that happens on the internet like this.
You want to catch his tears in a jar and send to Lauren.
And people lie, but you can make some good friends on there. And
You could.
I don't. It's just
Justin or Lauren knew Justin in prison. He remembers. I remember he said something about Dustin in one of the interviews.
And then we just started talking, and I don't know. I lost my head. I done something stupid and
You sure did, Dustin.
stuff, and
But you're being honest now.
I egged it on, and she encouraged, and she egged a little bit, and I mean, like I said, today, she egged me coming up here.
She ate me. It was all her fault. Goddamn Laura.
I didn't have no plans of doing it. I really didn't want to, but she's
Why'd you have your razor with you then, Dustin?
a sweet person, and I didn't want to upset her.
He said that Dustin was misunderstood.
And that was stupid. I should have
I
told
don't
him
think
no,
so.
and
But then
she
again,
got
coming
mad.
from Lauren, yeah, I can see that. Like, I can see Lauren thinking that Justin was misunderstood.
Well, but I wasn't thinking. Like, okay, yeah, I'll meet her, hang out.
You were thinking, Dustin. You were thinking.
Nothing
you were
bad.
thinking with your wiener, buddy.
I mean, I've Stupid thing is, I've heard reports like this.
Yeah, Dustin was pretty. He was pretty savvy on the internet. He should know. He should have known, man, that this shit was going on. Dustin was tech savvy, man. But again, his little wiener got him in trouble. That's what happens.
In Virginia and other states and stuff like that.
I never thought they'd come to
Weirdos
Bowling
will
Green.
bring groups and
Yeah, those weirdos brought groups and things like that. I just bought a razor so I can shave a 12-year-old. I didn't want to do anything weird. His razor probably had fresh blades, a little tube of machine oil. Fuck.
knives and stuff.
Probably though.
Do you have anything like that in your car?
No.
What? Maybe he brought his like dirty ass razor though, like the razor he's had for like 30 years.
No.
Would you mind if we looked in your car?
I'll be honest, tell you everything that's in it, as far as I know.
Why are their legs touching? Dustin doesn't have any feeling. Doesn't he? I think John just. I think that's an interrogation technique. He's showing. Hey, we're just a couple of boys here talking. Open up to me, Justin. Who was the guy that shimmied into the house and then immediately asked to use the restroom? Was that? I think that was Was that 3B? I think Bald Beaver Hunter did that. I know he did the pee-pee dance when he walked in.
Well, what I'd like to do is
Right,
get
John
you to say
Elliott.
it's
John Elliott, Bald Beaver Hunter.
okay for us to look in your car
Yeah, it's fine.
because we want to verify that you didn't bring nothing to kill her or anything.
No, the only
These guys in Kentucky, they didn't like hairy beavers. They had Justin with his razor cane. We had fucking Bald Beaver.
what you do.
Okay.
I can't remember.
What was that for?
I don't know. I don't know why I even brought it. I wasn't thinking.
Sorry, everybody.
I just picked it up.
Hey, Justin, if
I got
we're gonna
disconnected.
be honest with each other,
I am.
okay?
I am.
Hopefully that wasn't too bad for her. I think everybody's back on. Yeah, fuck. This is goddamn AOL, man. What's going on, Project Predator? How you doing?
I'll be
buddy?
honest with you. I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
It's hard to meet people.
This AOL dial-up's not reliable. I should really not stream on AOL.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I picked it up.
Okay, hold on a sec. I know how hard it is to meet people. See that? I'm 40 years old. You know what I mean? I try and meet people all the time.
Never
I
married.
understand what it's like
I
to
go
get on
on
the internet.
Match.com.
You know what I mean? To meet people. Okay? I understand what it's
That's right. Clobbers and DMAC in one place, finally.
like to go visit people. But I never get in my car and throw KY jelly in there without a reason.
That's right.
Yeah,
All right?
But I'm being honest.
Why did you throw the
I think what are we at? 4 or 5 times he's being honest. I think we're at about 5 times he's being honest.
KY jelly in the car?
Like I said, I don't know if it's KY or
Okay.
hand lotion. I don't
Okay,
know.
what were you going to use it for? You can. One's for sex, one's for washing your hands. You weren't going to wash your hands with KY, right?
No.
What were you going to use?
Usually the chairs are bolted down, but in this case they're not. Yeah, not for Dustin. I think they were pretty. I don't think they were for Lauren either.
It for?
I guess.
Was it in case you had sex with her?
Yeah, but I was going to try not to.
Oh,
I understand.
Bullshit! You were gonna try not to. You were gonna try not to. Come on, Dustin. No one's believing that fucking bullshit. Who does he really think he's convincing anybody with this bullshit?
I'm being honest.
I understand you got it.
6.
I mean,
I'm a man too. You got to try and resist.
Sorry about. That's okay. Project. You're gonna be back on YouTube. You gonna try YouTube again, or you gonna stick to like Twitter and Facebook? Hey, Winnie. Hey, Precious. Hey, Hade.
yeah, it's hard.
But if it would have happened,
I'd-
you had the KY jelly. You were prepared.
Winnie, just so you know, this is Dustin we're taking a look at. He's kind of an asshole too.
yeah, but I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. And I mean,
Baloney.
Okay, well let's do
I
this.
don't know.
Let's do.
That's you're right, Stephanie. It worked on Dustin's mom, Lauren did the same thing. Like these guys with their fucking crying to their mamas, they don't understand. It's not gonna work on the fucking police, man.
this right here.
Like I said, I'm an idiot.
Facebook and then YouTube. Maybe I can post some kitten videos or some shit. Yeah, that's about all you can post on YouTube these days.
Okay.
And I mean,
well, I'm not calling you.
What the fuck happened to YouTube? It's a shame, man. It's a shame. You could just... I mean, I'm not saying that they should, like... It should be the wild, wild west, but Jesus Christ, you can't do anything on YouTube now.
Idiot, you know?
I'm calling myself.
Well, I'm not going to call you one.
We're calling you an idiot too, Justin.
I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen to your story, okay? And we're going to talk about a few things that are in your chat just to make sure
He was a man with a devious plan. You're right. You're right about that, Winnie.
everything's okay. What kind of vehicle are you driving tonight?
A 2005 PT Cruiser.
A
And it's
PT
actually
Cruiser.
my mother's name and my name.
Oh, look, what's he doing with that weird fucking thing with his head for? Shaking his head like, well, it's my PT Cruiser. It's my mama's. Why am I shaking my head? Nobody can fucking see me. That's a freebie.
What color is it?
Depends on how the sun hits it. It's a bluish purple.
Okay.
I'm being honest.
Okay, 7.
It's a weird color. I've only seen one other one like
7 times he's been honest.
Tennessee tags?
Yes.
It has a weird color. You know, I've never seen... It's kind of purplish, bluish. Just, you know what, Dustin? It's either blue or purple. Fuck you, man. Free hashtags for one night
It's
only.
good memory.
Well, I come up with a saying.
You can still stream, Winnie. I'm not gonna be on like super long. But we'll do a little bit of this, and then we'll all We'll go over to the Winnie's channel.
Couldn't tell you the plate number of my truck, and I've had it for 5 years. Somebody ever steals it, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, well,
That's pretty good.
That's the second vehicle I had.
D-Mac in
that's
that
the only
candy
vehicle
paint.
I've locked, so.
All right.
Yeah, we've all
I
missed.
told you already. My name is John.
We've all missed
Dubinsky,
Winnie.
right?
Yes.
And I'm with the Attorney General's office.
Winnie still streams from. You can still catch Winnie on that DJ Suckati. What's it? DJ Sucka Free Succotash. I can't fucking say it.
I mean, please don't arrest me because I can't survive in jail.
Well,
It's gonna kill my mom.
we're gonna talk.
He can't survive. I can't survive in jail. It's gonna kill my mama. I'm not concerned about me so much, but my mama. It's gonna just kill her. So, John, think of my mother. Don't send me to jail.
About some stuff, all right?
This isn't about me, John. This is about my mama.
So, just stay calm, drink your water, relax.
I can't drink water.
We got time to talk, okay? So, we're not gonna get in a hurry about anything.
Hopefully you haven't been talking to Derek. If you talk to Derek, you're going to lose us. And you don't want to lose us.
What's the camera recording or something?
Yeah.
Is the camera recording? Dustin, did you really just fucking ask that? Like, why do you think the camera's there?
Yeah, that's so that, you know, protects both of us. You can't say I did something to you in here, and I can't say that, you know, you did something.
Yeah,
you
just in
didn't
case
do.
Dustin
Like I said, I'm
gets
gonna
up and does some
cooperate
Mortal
because,
Kombat shit.
I'm so guilty. I mean, I'm under a rock.
I'm under a rock. Dustin and his fucking analogies, like, he gets them... is that even correct, under a rock? I guess so. I don't know. I've never used it. I'm cold as a clam.
Okay,
It is high time we met Dustin's mom.
what this states is that
I did anything but physical.
We got to set up a GoFundMe to meet Dustin's mom.
you hereby consent to a complete search of the premises, property, or vehicle located at Bowling Green Police Department.
His can is like... His can is sword like Itachi.
What was all those cameras here? Is that NBC or what?
Dustin, you were on a fucking TV show. You know Chris Hansen from Dateline? You know what Dateline is? It's a fucking TV show. What do you think the fucking cameras are there, you stupid asshole?
Yeah.
They have to get my permission to
No,
use
they
it,
don't,
they?
Justin.
Well, you're going to have to discuss that with them.
And well, John doesn't give a fuck about Dateline or your like waivers and shit. Talk to Chris Hansen about that shit. John doesn't give a shit about this. John has nothing to do with that, Dustin. I don't know why you keep bringing it up. Stop bringing it up to John. John doesn't fucking care, Dustin.
I don't
Justin.
have anything to do with that. I'm
Piece
with
of shit.
I'm with the police agency.
I thought you all had done this before. I mean, like I said, I've read about.
Okay, this states that you
So John's just dismissing. Like, Dustin keeps rambling on about NBC and To Catch a Predator and shit. John just doesn't want to fucking hear it. And I don't blame him. This isn't about To Catch a Predator or TV, Justin.
into a complete search of your vehicle located at Bowling Green Police Department, and more particularly described
No, we have to have respect for John.
as a 2005 PT Cruiser bluish purple.
John's not my favorite of the interrogators,
You grant this consent
but he's one of my favorites.
to John Dudinsky, known to you as an agent of the Office of the Attorney General, and to such other.
Because I think John handles Dustin just right, you know? Because he knows that fucking all he has to do is like be kind of nice to him, and Dustin's just gonna give it all up.
Officers deemed necessary to assist. You know
Because Dustin's dumb enough to think that John here is actually his friend. My favorite part is when Justin confuses KY jelly with hand lotion. Well, it could have been KY. It could have been hand lotion. I'm not really sure.
that you have a right to refuse consent, and you voluntarily give
I have never confused those two things in my life. My favorite KBI agent is Darth Armstrong. Mine too, Rami.
up their right. You know that the agent does not have a search warrant. You have not been threatened or coerced in any way.
But you did just blow his cover. Yeah, I haven't seen Darth in a while. I miss him too.
Nor have you been promised
He's
any
my
favor
precious
or
little
benefit.
prince.
You have read this consent form or had it read to you, and you understand it. The date is 20th day of October 2007, and the time is 11:21 p.m. Is that correct?
So,
And you're going to allow us to look inside your vehicle, right?
There's nothing in there but wrestling DVDs.
and I mean, honestly, that's all that's in that bag as far as in the
Okay,
bag.
precious.
They might be 2 pairs of shoes.
What happened to all the OG? I don't know. I mean, a lot of them are still around. I mean, I don't know. Like, a lot of them are still around. I mean, Ember's still around, and you know, I mean, you know, a lot of them have moved on, but there's a lot of us still kicking around.
It's hard for me to.
I don't know. I guess people get kind of sick of this kind of stuff. I don't know why I haven't. I just haven't gotten sick of this stuff yet. Not sure what's wrong with that. I frequently slather myself in wine during the dry winter month. Me too. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, Ethan. Yeah, I miss Ethan too.
Clean, so
Right. Are there any weapons or anything in there?
if there is, I'm gonna be mad because I
The only weapon is the one I'm holding, and the one in my trousers.
don't know about them.
Okay.
There might be a few DVDs.
DVDs can be used as a weapon. Did you see the Equalizer? Equalizer 2? Denzel Washington fucked some people up with that. Remember Nathaniel? Yes, I do remember Nathaniel Carissa.
My buddy's wrestling promotion, but that's about
Okay.
it.
Could you print your name here for me, please?
Okay.
I'm okay with him not being around.
Your address.
He was good at one time before he went fucking ape shit. I used to like him. It's a shame. It was a shame, man. It was a shame.
I mean,
Yeah, Ethan did all those Predator fashion episodes. Those were the shit. Those were pretty great. And he also torched the blessed outfit that Lauren wore with like a big ass fucking flamethrower too. It wasn't like he didn't just throw it like on the barbecue grill. He like busted out a fucking flamethrower and just incinerated Lauren's shit. Francois Comio. Hello, everyone.
I'll write your address in for you. What's
no,
your
I'll do
address?
it.
Dustin said, yeah, you did that. Hey, Tom. How's it going with the house? You know, Francois. Oh shit! There's, you know what? I forgot. Catherine makes a guest appearance in this. I wonder if Dustin. You know what? You're absolutely right, Regan. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Regan, is it Regan or Reagan? But you are absolutely right. If he's not shaved down there, then he is being a fucking hypocrite because he can't expect this girl to be shaved down there, and and him not be. He better be clean. Still getting showings, cool. Yeah, but Justin, you better be shaved down there too. If you're going to expect that of this girl, then you can at least trimmed, you know.
Because, I mean...
This is for your car. I just need to put that on.
Okay, because I was going to say, if y'all are, let me at least call my mama and tell her what it...
Yeah, hold on. Guys, can I call my mama? I just want her to, you know, destroy all the evidence. Just give me a second so I can call her. Clobber, I've been looking for the Lauren call when the cops show up for a welfare check. Do you know which one it is? Well, I don't think it's up anymore. It was during one of the live streams, though. So I don't remember if it was the one with Sam, if it was one of the ones with Sam, but it was like one of the long ass live streams. It was like a 5-hour call.
Idiot I am.
Right. Well,
Before
this is just...
I remember it at the time. I just, you know, I don't know if it's still up anywhere.
This is just for your car, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to your house later and that computer of yours, Dustin, which is just chock full of child pornography.
Are you hungry?
No, I'd throw up, man.
That it did get taken down right away, but I know it was back up for a while and then it probably just got taken down again. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, I didn't know what your medical situation was. If you needed something to eat to keep your blood sugar level.
As upset as I am, I might have a panic attack.
I brought you Skittles.
Do you take any?
Yeah, I'd kill to hear it too, but I don't think it's available anymore. I fell asleep listening to it, and they were still talking in the morning. That's happened to me on a few of those. There where I fell asleep and it was still going on. Let's see, he does have more stamina than you'll ever fucking know.
Any medication or anything that you're due for?
No, man. I don't.
Well, I'm gonna leave this here just in case you.
Does anybody know what that is that she brought him? Like, is it like potato chips or something? I can't tell. I can't tell what that is.
End up needing it.
I need some Skittles.
Anything for me? I think they're gonna let him watch. So whenever you're ready,
He doesn't work like real folks.
I need something, John. Give me a hug.
Nick Bagler has it on his channel, at least a piece of it. Yeah, Nick Bagler does have a portion of it on his channel.
So, you met, just take us back here. You meet her online. You talk for a while, send each other some pictures, get to know each other, get to chatting on the internet. She asked you to come up.
No, she begged me to come on up. She really wanted it.
You throw KY jelly in the car, and just in case.
How come you're not disputing? How come you don't know if it's KY or hand lotion right now, Dustin? Justin. Why do I keep calling you Dustin? I'm not going to give you the respect to call you Dustin. You're Justin.
I believe you. I guess you tried to resist.
I mean, I wouldn't force myself on anybody, and
yeah, we know that, Dustin.
I mean,
well, let me ask you this:
I couldn't force myself.
Let me ask.
He can though. He's a big guy. He could, if he got a hold. I mean, she could always run, but if he got a hold of her, he could do some damage. I can imagine him being pretty strong.
Ask you this:
he's a big guy, man.
You said you talked to another girl that was underage.
He's a thick boy.
And what happened on that?
BOY.
I had originally talked to an older lady, late 30s, early 40s.
Where was she at?
The Tri-Cities.
What's the Tri-Cities?
Yeah, we don't know what the fuck you're doing. Dustin keeps saying these things that we're supposed to know, like John and us, we're all supposed to know what the fuck he's talking about. We don't know what the fucking Tri-Cities are, Justin.
Is that what the city's called? Or?
It's Kingsport, Johnson City, Bristol. I can't remember.
Okay, well, just say one of those then. Say it's one of those cities. You don't have to don't say the Tri-Cities because we don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Which city it was.
Okay.
And it's not called the Tri-Cities. I mean, maybe that's your little colloquialism, but that's not what it's called, man. the 3 cities have names, motherfucker.
I
all
mean,
in Tennessee.
Yeah, they're all right.
Kingsport, Bristol,
and Johnson City.
Okay.
They call them the Tri-Cities because you can hit any of one from the other within like 5 mile distance or something.
Right.
Okay, thanks for the geography lesson, Dustin. We, honestly, we don't want to. Who gives a fuck why they call it that? If we were on a tour of Eastern Tennessee, if we were riding a bus, listening to the history of East Tennessee, then I would be interested. We're interested in what the fuck you did online, motherfucker.
That's why they call it the Tri-Cities. And she had me start talking to her 14-year-old daughter, and I said...
John's going through old police reports after this interview. Yeah, goddamn right. Like, is there any open cases? What's up, Michael? Michael Mendoza in the house?
I didn't want to. And she gave her daughter my name and everything, and her daughter was wanting to date me, and she was wanting me to...
I've always wondered what the real story is behind this. Like, because it's obviously not what Dustin's saying, but I want to know what the real fucking story is behind this.
The lady was wanting me to date her daughter. And
I doubt that.
No, and I tried to be a pervert to get her to leave me alone.
Yes, I pulled out my dick so she'd leave me alone. That's why I did it. I was just trying to be a pervert so she would leave me alone. Dustin, that's not why you were doing it. I really want to hear the real story behind this.
And then I said, all I want is sex. And
who'd you tell that to? The daughter or the mom or what?
I know the daughter, and I'm wanting to say
there are major gaps in the story. There sure is. Watch the ever-growing tension as Dustin and the dude teeter on the edge of leg contact. That is something to watch out for. It's almost Lady and the Tramp going on here. Guaranteed the lady wanted to date him, and he was interested in the kid. I mean, I know he was married, but I have a hard time believing that anybody wanted to date Dustin. Now both his legs are touching D-Mac. He's getting a little too familiar, I think.
Say the mom too.
What was it? What was the mom's name?
I couldn't tell you. This has been. I think I'm trying to go back in my mind.
Why the fuck are you looking at your hand?
2001.
How the fuck does looking at your hand help you remember like how long ago it was?
How old were you then? 21, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
it's like.
So the mom asked you to talk to the daughter.
I'm trying
you
to
start talking.
I know I was old enough to get a 13-year-old drunk. I was gonna buy her beer.
Talking to her, and then the mom wants you to start dating her daughter.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Did
she?
ask you that online to date her daughter?
I believe so, and actually
I streamed that call last night. I can do it again, but I'll only talk over it. I can't share it. It's unedited. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Winnie did do that call. Hey, you need to do that. We need to hear that again, Winnie. The legs are almost as bad as the lady interviewing Elon Musk with her leg deep in between his. I don't think I've seen that one.
The mom was asking me what I was doing for my birthday. I told her I was going out to dinner at a
Who's Elon Musk?
Japanese steakhouse.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Okay, that was the same call. It was, Lauren blamed Ramona for being in trouble for drinking. Yeah, I keep a lot of these calls, because they're like so long and epic, that I forget which part is in which. You know what I mean?
What was the name? I'm trying to think. That's what I'm saying. My memory's bad. So, I mean, that's part of cerebral palsy, I think, is a little damage here there. Yonder.
Japanese
there's some
steakhouse.
kind
Shit goes down at Japanese steakhouses, let me tell you.
Chinese or a Japanese steakhouse. I told her.
He was the lead singer of Tesla. What did he do? Did he get what did he get arrested for? Dude, there's so many Lauren calls I've listened to. I can't keep them straight. It's hard to keep them all straight. I mean, he's yelling in all of them, but and there are ones that you remember, but like the chronology of them, it's hard for me to keep straight. I do Project Predator. I love Lauren calls too. That's why we do Sundays with Claude, to honor him.
She shows up looking for me.
What did the guy from Tesla do? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
The mom did.
There's a police interview with the guy from Tesla. Tesla inventor. He wasn't arrested. It was publicized interview, but the female had her legs between his. I'll have to look into that because I didn't know anything about that. I wish old horny Lorne would fall into another catfish situation. He will. He will.
With the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little strange. And the man was the woman's boyfriend was a cop.
Uh-oh.
And I mean, I apologized and
That's bad luck to
I
Justin.
cleared it up without going to.
What'd you have to apologize for, though, if she wanted you to date her daughter?
I was trying to cover anything up just so I didn't go to jail or anything.
Yeah, the drunk ones are the best. The reporter better watch out or Grimes will get jealous.
Because, I mean,
See ya, Carissa.
people.
There's something
Precious
missing
little
from that
princess.
story. That
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
make sense.
I understand, sir. I'm trying to
Okay,
think.
so you got online, and
Carissa's back on YouTube, by the way. She just put out a new video.
the mother wants you to go out with their daughter or something, and you tried to act like a pervert so that you wouldn't.
Carissa making her triumphant return to YouTube. A cop and a mom pimp out their underage daughter. Sounds legit as fuck. Yeah, it sure does.
So she wouldn't want you to date her daughter.
Yeah, there are big holes in the story. There is something that Justin is just not being. He's not being honest about something. I really want to hear the actual story.
Right, that's what you're telling
Yeah.
me.
And
What type of things did you say?
I just want sex.
That's all you said.
I believe so. I didn't go into no details like in.
That's all you need to say, Dustin. You're Justin McPhetridge.
in
You're a superstar.
that thing over there.
You're the guy who makes DVDs for Ricky Morton.
I guarantee that. I had never met the girl or anything like that.
Okay.
I mean,
So when you said you just wanted sex, what happened then?
next thing I know, she was upset and crying and
So when Justin says he wants sex from somebody, their reaction is to be upset and crying. I can actually see that, Justin. Dude, that's my move when I want to get rid of a girl. I just act like a pervert until she's fed up. That's a solid technique.
I was like,
At the restaurant?
no, I didn't say this at the restaurant. This
Okay,
is,
you said this online?
this-
No, that's not how you. I don't say that at Japanese steakhouse. That's more of a Red Lobster kind of conversation. I don't want to disrespect the Japanese steakhouse. Sounds like a good project for TCAP fanatic, the true legend of the Japanese steakhouse. Yes, that would be great. I would love to hear that.
this was after the restaurant. They didn't find me at the restaurant.
Okay.
We was back there in the back at a far end table, I think, and they didn't see us or something.
I wonder if it was like a Benihana's, and they did all that shit with the knives and made that volcano thing for Justin's 22nd birthday.
I knew what the mom looked like, and I can't remember if I seen a picture of the daughter or not.
The daughter or the little girl. That's what you're trying to say, right, Justin?
But I remember the woman had a.
So where did you meet this cop and the girl and the mom at?
I never met them.
Oh, okay.
The mom asked me, I think,
Did she ask you for any Dale Earnhardt shit? 'Cause sometimes they do that.
because the mom asked me where it was, what I was doing for my birthday. Because I mean, yeah, my birthday's November 15th, and people ask who.
Right.
That's a common thing online. When's your birthday?
Right.
And
Yeah, it's a very common thing. It's the first thing I ask people is when's your birthday?
without saying, they try to get to know you. What do you do for
Well,
fun?
what I'm saying is, before the birthday thing,
I was
you
trying
told
to.
her you.
Dustin's a very shit storyteller. Like his stories are just like you just can't follow what the fuck he's talking about. He's Tarantinoing the fuck out of these stories. Like they don't follow any kind of chronology at all. All these pervs have one thing in common: they're all interested in the amount of hair down their and somehow eliminating it. Yeah, they are very anti-hair. Dustin eats pretty fancy, huh? Red Lobsters and Japanese steak. That's right. Nothing but the best for D-Mac. He's the body shape of an M&M. Oh, thank you, Stephanie.
You just wanted to have sex.
No, I told her after that.
After the birthday thing.
Yeah, because I mean, if they're gonna find me,
It's an unprofessional stream. That's my trademark. Everybody has their thing.
there, it's
Yeah.
We all have our fetishes.
a little strange. And I mean,
You told her after that.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
And she was upset, and I tried to resolve the issue. And
See, again, like, I have no fucking idea. Who was upset, Dustin? Like, nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. John is just, like, he's fed up, man. Like, you could see, like, look at how he's, like, leaning back in his chair. Like, God fucking damn it. Will you just get to the fucking point, Justin?
I went to the technical
Guy to
school I was
guy.
going to then. And I come home at
This is on Tix's channel. So that's Tix's watermark.
day, and
Or
Mom's
the
second
Captaining
husband
channel.
said-
I still call him Tix, but the Captaining channel.
there's a cop calling here for you. I'm like, what's going on? And it was, I don't know, it wasn't a sheriff, it was a,
You'd think you would learn your lesson after that shit. Is Tix not uploading it? I mean, I know he hasn't been doing like you do talkies sometimes. I know he does talkies, or he used to, but yeah, I miss those too.
police officer, and he said that they are thinking about
No. This is Tix's channel. Anytime I want a police interview, my go-to guys are Tix and Joey.
filing charges. And
Yeah,
Mom
but
talked-
that's Tix's watermark.
talk to him, and I don't know the whole story. That it's like, if he apologizes, we'll leave you alone. So I apologized, and because I don't like.
You didn't learn your fucking lesson. You had cops after you, and all they said was you apologize and everything's gonna be, we'll drop it. And he said, God damn, that's a close one, Dustin. These compulsions that these guys have, man.
Like trouble.
Yeah. So you never got a ticket or anything for it? Or
No.
never had to go to court?
Yeah, his legs are wide open. Like, John's just fucking frustrated with, like, he doesn't know what to make of this story, and I don't either.
No, it was settled over the phone, and
Do you remember the girl's name?
no, I do not.
Nope, neither did the midget.
How old was she?
I want to say 14. That's why I didn't want to talk to her in the first place. I mean,
Getting sleepy. Okay, Project Predator. I will catch you another time, my friend. We'll be streaming. I'm going to be streaming a couple times this week. We'll definitely be streaming Sunday night though. Sunday night at my usual time with Lauren.
I knew back then not to talk to
He's manspreading.
people younger.
Hell yeah.
Because, and I thought it was weird that the mom wanted me to talk to the dog.
You like what you see, Dustin?
If you knew why
See
you
ya, Project
didn't talk to
Predator.
this girl.
Thanks for stopping by, Precious.
I'll talk to anybody on the internet, but I didn't mean for anything to escalate to
Escalate, Dustin. Escalate.
the way it did neither.
I didn't mean for that to escalate.
And you say
So yeah, John's at the point right now where he's just so fucking fed up. He has to just get up and walk away.
things and you don't think. We all do. I'd say, and I know what's in that. And
You got time to think about it now on what you said, on some of the things you said, correct?
yeah, and
Well, let me
I egged a lot of it on, and she did a couple.
Yeah, you did egg it on quite a bit, Dustin. If anyone hasn't read his chat log, he was pretty fucking vile in this fucking chat log. It's pretty fucking gross, man.
Things. She did a couple things.
What
Yeah, she did a couple things wrong. But mostly it was her fault, is what I'm trying to get at.
you do to egg it on.
Like, she called me today, want me to come up here.
Mm-hmm. Well, you were telling her you were her boyfriend, right? You wanted to marry her.
Now, I remember I wanted to take her from her parents. I don't remember if I said I wanted to marry her, though. That's kind of the commitment that I'm not ready for.
After she's 18?
Okay.
If we got along. Yeah.
Plot twist, the cop asked Dustin to shave him. And Lauren busts through the door and demands he count the hairs first. That would be great. That sounds like some fanfic.
Yeah, if you read that.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm going to read it.
I'm sure I'll probably flip-flop.
Here's the problem.
You do flip-flop a little bit, Dustin. You do flip-flop a little bit.
Got it.
Yeah.
You ready for the problem?
Yeah.
Is you don't want to go to jail for a long time.
Yes.
All right. I want to know the story on what your intent is and what you're planning on doing. Okay. And some of these things I'm going to need you to explain because a jury and a judge are going to be looking at these things, right?
Okay.
And they're going to say to themselves, this guy here might have been willing to kill this girl or something.
No, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. He might. I don't know if he would have done it like on purpose, but I could see Justin accidentally fucking killing somebody.
Because some of this stuff looks pretty bad.
Yeah, his chat log is fucked up, man.
But
you're right, John.
Let's establish right up front. You knew that she was 13.
I thought she was.
Hold on. I told.
Yeah, he closed this. He's getting aggravated with Dustin. Now we're getting into the real shit. Like, he's done with his dumb fucking stories, Japanese steakhouses, and acting like a pervert. Because that didn't really go anywhere. So it's time to get down. It's time to get into it now. John's bored with the sting. Yeah, John, in the TV company, he probably had to get to work early.
We're going to be honest with each other, all right? I've been totally honest with you and up front.
Yes, sir.
I expect the same back, okay?
There's a lot of honesty in this interview. I'd say this is probably the most honest interview because everybody's being honest in this video.
If you'd have thought if you wouldn't have known she was 13 or something, why were you right away worried about a cop and telling her I can't talk to you?
Whoops.
In several chats. And telling her how to,
Did I?
I can read this chat right here and it talks about her being 13 later on, and that is 13 days ago.
You don't expect me to remember way back then. I was all messed up at the time.
You're telling her how to get rid of stuff on the computer so nobody knows what you're talking about.
I didn't want her to get in trouble. So
yeah, see how thoughtful, so thoughtful that a lot of these guys are. They're not really thinking about getting themselves in trouble. It's all about the little girl. They don't want them to get grounded. They're also thoughtful.
We can't even speak.
Okay.
And I don't.
Did you not want her to get in trouble, or were you worried about you getting in trouble, or both?
Oh no, it was totally about her. I didn't want her to get in trouble, sir.
I was worried about her getting in trouble.
Yeah.
You weren't worried about you getting in trouble? When the first thing you say is you're making sure there's not a cop or anything because you don't want instant trouble.
Well, Dustin, I don't know how you're gonna dance your way out of that one. Because to me, it sounds like just with that sentence alone, and again, it could have been doctored. It sounds like that you didn't want to get in trouble. But I mean, I'm no psychologist or psychiatrist. Or liar.
I'm being honest. I'm being honest, sir. The part about showing her how to clear that.
Right.
Yeah, busted. He got it. He got him right there. Like, that one line just fucking sunk him. And now go ahead, dance your way out of this, Dustin.
Well, so...
I'm as cold as a clam.
She didn't get in trouble with her parents because she said she wasn't supposed to be on the internet chat.
So you asked if you were worried that there was going to be a cop. You asked her if there was going to be, that you told her that you were worried that there were going to be cops around because you were worried about her getting in trouble with her parents. I've done some fucked up things when I was a kid, but like when I worried about getting in trouble with my parents, I didn't like assume that the cops would be around. My parents never called the cops on me. They just, they fucking handled my ass.
Yeah. I didn't want her to get in trouble.
They didn't need no fucking police to handle my ass.
Like that, and I mean, if I get in trouble, I mean, I have to deal with the consequences. I'm dealing with them now.
No, you're not, Dustin. You're not dealing with the consequences. You're fucking giving a bunch of lame-ass excuses and blaming her and blaming... I wasn't meaning to do anything bad. You're not dealing with the consequences. And yeah, the consequences are going to suck, Dustin. But you did it.
I hate them, and I made some stupid choices, and I don't want to.
Over and over again, Dustin.
I could take it back, and I don't want to hurt nobody.
And if he could take it back, he would be on the internet the very next day with just somebody else. Because that's what Dustin does. Dustin is a fucking monster, man. I don't care that he walks around with a cane. Dustin's a fucking creep.
And that's the truth. And
Dustin is legit one of the scummiest guys from this show.
I said some stupid things in there, and
not as scummy as Jim Roush, but he's fucking scummy.
When you tell her you want to hide the stuff that's on there and had archive stuff.
Oh shit! Did he tell the girl to delete her archives? That's Lauren copyright. Lauren might have a case for copyright infringement now.
A lot of this leads up to you wanting to protect yourself more than worrying about her.
Seems kind of
bad.
bad.
Am I pretty accurate on that?
Yeah, I was thinking more of her, but yeah, it was.
You were thinking more of her? I don't think so, Dustin.
Like I said, I don't want trouble.
I mean,
I don't want nobody.
Dustin, you don't want you to get in trouble. Like, quit making this goddamn excuse like you're protecting somebody. You're protecting nobody but yourself, Dustin. Justin, fuck you, man. You're so full of shit.
Get in trouble.
I'm not blaming you, but what I got to get to the bottom of here,
I know.
Okay?
I'm being honest with you, sir.
I've got to get to the bottom
Delete your archives.
Of what's going on. And when you tell me half the truth first, and then the other half of the truth later on, and I got to ask 10 more questions, all you're doing is make it hard on me. And like I told you, judge and jury's going to hear this.
Yeah, see, John is done with this motherfucker. Just start fucking telling the truth, Dustin. And quit being honest. Just fucking tell a chronological story.
You have things in here asking her if she's had her first period yet.
Oh,
I know.
Dustin.
You have things in here.
If you're asking your girlfriend if she's had her first period yet, she's too young for you, D-Mac.
It sound as if.
Like Lauren, if you're asking your girlfriend how was school today, she's too young for you, man. If your girlfriend has recess, she's too young for you. Lauren, shit.
You want to take her off somewhere? Buy her from her mom?
Yeah, that was a joke.
Okay.
The old Dustin. That's Tennessee humor. The buy you from her parents. That's just how we joke down here. Yeah, he's a fucking pig, Stephanie. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I said a lot of things.
Do you want to lose Dustin's honesty? You're on the freaking verge.
That you're willing to take her, marry her. You want her to send her panties?
I know that one.
That's right. A pair that she wore for 2 or 3 days straight.
I don't know.
Her social security number?
There it is. You heard it there. He wanted her social security number. How fucking creepy is that?
Like I said,
so that you can find her.
If something happened,
like what scenario what would have to happen where you would need her social security number to? I barely know my social security number. I've never known a girlfriend. I've never had a girlfriend whose social security number I've known. I can't even think. I barely know mine. I definitely don't know my parents. Why the fuck would you need somebody's social security number? There's got to be an innocent reason for needing her social security number. There must be, but I just don't know it. Like, He wanted to claim her on his taxes.
After.
She's a dependent. I didn't want her to be, I didn't want her to get any of my wrestling money.
If we lost contact between now and when she was 8.
I figure the best way to find somebody, it's not by getting their name, it's by getting their social security number. Don't you see? It makes sense.
That's what that was for. I'm being totally honest.
Up.
And
9.
the paintings was a stupid thing, and I was just to see if she was real.
All right.
So he asked for, see, he's fucking devious as fuck, this motherfucker. So he asked for her social security number to find out she was real. He's gonna fucking run her through the system. That's what he was fucking doing. What a fucking asshole. Her mom takes her away and gets rid of the computer hacker, Dustin, to save the day. He'll find her. Yeah, I guess that's the scenario. Maybe you want to play it. Well, okay. Well, if that's the case, Michael, then that's actually kind of sweet.
And that's being honest.
On the 13th,
9
you knew
or
she
10.
was a
I think we're at
13-year-old
10.
girl, correct? By what I just read you, and you just told me that, right?
I'm guessing so. I'm bad with dates.
Okay.
The only thing I know by heart are license plate numbers, wrestling, and social security numbers.
That was 7 days ago.
He's fucking creepy, man. So he was gonna. He wanted her social security number so he could find out. I guess it's pretty smart, but it's devious as fuck. I'll tell you that.
And she being virgin, supposedly, is what you're
He's a devious fucking guy, isn't he?
thinking, or whatever.
Okay, but if he wins the lottery, all his problems go away. I know a guy who thought that.
She said she was.
You're saying I can't wait to get your cherry.
Yeah.
Which, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm an old man. I might have been out of the system for a while, but that means that you're going
take her virginity.
You're going to take her virginity.
Yeah. That's what that means.
Now, hold on a second. And you came up here
to make sure she wasn't a cop. Yeah, I mean, it's smart, but yeah, it's pretty fucked up, man. You're showing some serious fucking intent when you really want to fuck a. This is Dustin really wanting to fuck a 13-year-old, and he was gonna make sure that she was legit. It's creepy, man. Dustin's a fucking creep. He's a fucking little asshole. I'm glad he got 10 years. He didn't get enough time, and he's out now. But fuck, man, he's the kind of this guy should be in fucking jail forever.
I didn't have
11 o'clock at night to meet
because I couldn't get here any faster.
Then again, he had kiddie porn, so he's probably experienced. Yeah, this guy, he's not just some I made a mistake, I was lonely. He had fucking a shit ton of fucking child porn on his computer. That's what got him all that time. He got double the time because of that. Most of those guys, they got 5 years or whatever. Dustin got 10.
Okay.
He is one of those weirdos, Michael.
You'd been here during the day.
And I'm being honest.
11.
You've sent her pornography over the internet. Is that
one
correct?
Photo.
And what's that a photo of?
Is he in an RSO state? I don't. Well, I mean, he's in Tennessee. I don't know if Tennessee is an RSO state, but yeah, I would assume that he's still on the registry.
Because she said she.
Okay, I have to go now. On the count of 3, can you tell me how much we hate leaving each other? My cam's on for you. No, I just can't leave you. It's so hard to say goodbye to you, Regan.
Never seen a penis before.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen a penis before?
And why did you send it to her?
I don't know.
Well, I thought she should see one. It's kind of important.
That I don't know, because she said she never seen one.
Okay.
And I mean,
why does she? Go ahead, John.
If somebody
you
asks
ask.
me a question out of curiosity or how do I do something, I'm stupid enough to tell.
He's like a teacher.
You know.
Only just for sex
I
for
try
kids.
to help people. I share knowledge if I have
Hey,
it.
remember we're being honest with
I know.
each other.
I know.
Okay.
I'm
well,
being honest with you.
Oh,
Let's
That's
be
12.
honest, okay?
Damn.
If somebody asks you how to build a birdhouse, you might send them a diagram, okay?
Right.
Yeah. But that
A
was,
girl
that
that
was
age, a girl that age asks you or says she never seen a penis, and I don't recall her asking you. I've read the entire.
I don't recall that either, John. I don't think she asked him that. I think he just kind of volunteered it. I haven't read his chat log or looked at it in a long time, but I don't think she asked him that. I think he just kind of volunteered. I think what happens, he's like, have you ever seen a penis?
Entire string of
Well, here, let me show you.
chat. She never asked you to send her what a picture of penis would look like, right?
I asked her if she wanted to
Hold
see it,
on.
and she said yeah.
Hold on. But she's asking you or
I like John's hair better, too.
telling you she's not seen
Frigid.
penis
I'm with you
or
on that.
nothing, right?
Correct.
Were you trying to get her excited about sex?
No, sir.
No, sir.
How many of these chats do I have to read out loud for you to say the truth of what you were doing? You're asking her to touch herself. You're asking her if you show up.
Well, that was experimenting. I was told that's what they're supposed to do.
Will she touch you? If that's not trying to get somebody excited about sex, what's it trying to do? You're not sending a birdhouse.
There was a few of them that was.
Did you send that pornography to introduce?
There's a few of them. What the fuck was... I'll be honest with you. A lot of times, I don't know what the fuck Dustin... I don't know what Dustin talked about half the time.
Introduce her to sex?
No, sir.
Why did you send it then?
Because she said she never seen one, and I mean, I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yep.
Why
13.
Why does a girl that age have to see one?
I don't.
Tix tracked down his family and did an update. He's working at a family gas station. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I do remember that.
No. I don't have no answer for that one. There is no.
Was it to educate her about sex?
I guess.
Subconsciously, I guess so, because I mean, I didn't think that when I seen it
Supposedly.
neither, and I mean, I was just.
She was your girlfriend on the internet, and I can appreciate that. A girlfriend, you're thinking.
Know,
That's what I would always want to say to Lauren. Lauren, Ramona was your girlfriend on the internet, and I can appreciate that. But you don't need to be screaming at her all the time.
I mean,
You're thinking you're gonna have a girlfriend for life, correct?
yeah,
Lauren, Kayla was your girlfriend on the internet, and I can appreciate that. But you don't need to be showing her your dick.
because I get lonely, and I mean,
Understood.
Hey, Dustin, we all go through that, man. We all get lonely sometimes. We all do, but don't be fucking with 13-year-olds, man. Come on.
a lot of people look down upon me for my.
Here he goes again with this fucking. A lot of people look down on me because of my disability, man. Oh God, Dustin, Jesus fucking Christ, with this, it's not gonna work here, man. John doesn't fucking care about your disability. He knows what you were up to.
Disability, and
Your disability has nothing to do with what you were up to, Dustin. Nothing to do with it.
it hurts, and
Hey,
I've had mental breakdowns.
you're looking at a chubby bald guy, buddy. It ain't.
Yeah, John, I agree with Dustin. This is one time I agree with Dustin. John ain't chubby, man.
Well, you ain't chubby.
It ain't.
I'm chubby.
It
Yeah.
ain't easy.
Dustin, you
I
are
know
chubby.
it ain't easy.
So I mean,
Okay.
One was never lonely when you have Lauren in your life. You got that right. John's the king of leading questions, but Justin doesn't know every sure or yes is hanging himself. Yeah. Well, Dustin thinks he's going to be, I really think that Dustin thinks he's going to be walking out of here, like just with like a slap on the wrist. Like, don't you ever do it again.
I know it ain't easy, man. But
Pimping ain't easy, Dustin.
met her. She was your girlfriend.
Justin.
You were gonna come up here. You were gonna meet her. You're gonna watch some movies, right?
yeah, that's what
What
she
movies were you gonna watch?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's the one time I come on. I don't know. I wonder what movies he was going to watch. Probably like fucking stupid fucking wrestling movies. He was probably going to watch. These are the videos that I made for my friend Ricky Martin. See, that's a suplex.
I figured
Now let's get to the shaving.
the way she described her
If
parents,
she
I
was
figured she
if
had.
she was willing, based on everything you said, were you gonna have sex with her?
You want the honest truth?
That's why I'm saying.
13?
I was
14.
going to meet her, and we may have, we may not have, if we got along, if not.
Why do people say when you say you want the honest truth? Like, is there a scenario where you ask that question and the person says, no, lie to me. Jesus Christ, don't give me the honest truth.
Why did you bring the KY
Porn or wrestling? Yeah, I agree. So it was one of the two.
jelly? It was to have sex, correct? With
If it
Those are
led
the only two things like Justin exists for: porn and wrestling.
up to that, because, I mean, like I said, if it led up to
A
that.
goofy
if
movie. What's up, Johnny?
I didn't plan on having sex. I didn't come up
I'm an FBI agent.
here planning on not having sex, having it either way. Like I said, I picked it up.
I was at the store and I just grabbed a few things. I had to get bread and milk and KY.
I grabbed a few things.
It's one of those essentials that everybody gets when they go to the store. Toothpaste.
Okay.
Real quick.
You grab. Okay. If I'm going out on a first date, my first thought isn't throw some KY jelly in the truck. If I know that this girl is a sure thing,
Goddamn right,
I'm
John.
gonna throw some KY jelly in the truck.
And I mean,
Did you throw the KY jelly in the truck because you're pretty sure you're going to have sex if somebody wants you to come that far
Then there's no other reason for you to have had it with you there, Justin.
to see them?
There's really no other reason for you to have it, Justin. It was just in case.
no, sir. I mean,
You didn't take it that she wanted to have sex from. Do I have to read the chats?
no, sir.
Yeah, no. Read the chat, John. Get it. Use his own words against him. I love when these guys get their words thrown right back in their face. I thought it was kiwi jelly.
Okay.
No.
You pretty much knew
It
that
was,
you were coming up here for sex, correct?
No, sir. It was one of those 50-50 things, and I understand where you're coming
Are
from.
you going to make me read the chats again?
No, sir. I understand.
John's getting frustrated with Dustin at this point. And I don't blame him, man. I'm getting frustrated with Dustin at this point.
What we said, and
Okay.
I asked her if we was. And
Where do you want my sperm first?
I don't know.
Mouth, pussy, or ass?
Oh, Dustin, that does not sound like just an innocent question. I don't know. To me, it doesn't.
I mean, that wasn't in reference of meeting today.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't in reference of meeting today. What was it? What was that in reference to then, Justin?
All I want to do, okay,
A lot of
is get on with this interview, but
Let's
we
cut the
got to
crap,
get over this
Dustin.
hurdle,
I know.
okay?
I know.
We
I'm
got to
being-
get to the truth
I'm
of why
I'm
you threw
being
the
honest.
KY jelly in there. Did you come up here expecting to have sex with this girl because of
where
her
we're at.
emails back to you?
39
And
No,
you
sir.
saying you want to have sex, and she's like, yeah, sounds cool.
Yeah, sounds cool. If you hear that from somebody, they probably don't want to have sex with you. Sounds cool.
No, sir. I mean, it was one of those 50-50 things. She wanted.
50-50.
If we could have had sex, we could not have had sex, and I mean,
But you would have had sex if you hit it off with her.
if we got along and I thought it was a meaningful relationship, honestly.
A meaningful
then, yeah.
Okay.
How are you
But-
going to have a meaningful relationship with a 13-year-old girl, Justin?
If we didn't get along.
And right there is when he buried himself. All right, I think I'm going to be hopping off pretty soon, people. Hopefully Winnie will be streaming if you check out her channel. And I'll be streaming all week. We'll get a little bit more of this stuff.
No. Because I'm not one of these people that.
Well, you asked her to be naked for you to get here. In one of your chats way back when y'all talked about meeting the first time, you said something about being naked when you get there in your panties or something like that. Forget exactly how you worded it.
I got to read this motherfucker's chat log again because I remember it was pretty fucked up. All right, loved ones. I think I'm going to hop off. We're at 40 minutes. We'll continue this another time, and I will definitely be back on Sunday for sure at 11 p.m. Central Time with Court. So I'll probably be streaming a few times this week. I got some time off, so let's hang out. I will talk to you all later.